Alright, I believe we're online. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today I'm going to run a Southwest Airlines flight, Flight 1786 from Detroit to Chicago. They did this ride in the real world in an hour and 9 minutes. We'll see just how close we can come to that. It's nasty weather out here. Really bad. We're not going to have much to see. But I wanted to get this ride in, so I'll put up with the bad weather. Alright, everything in here is cold and dark. I've got my low data sheet. You should be set up there on the 2D screen. So let's get going. DC battery selected to bat. DC battery switch is on guarded. Standby power is auto guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Wipers are set to park. Electric hydraulic pumps 2 and 1 are off. Landing gear is down. We've got 3 green and 3 green on the aft overhead. Weather radar to test. Master caution reset. Fault in-op test. And overheat fire test. Alright, that's all good. We've got ground power available, so let's go on ground and confirm with the AC selector. Alright, let's get set for unconditioned air right now. That looks good. Galley power is on. Let's align our IRS. And emergency exit lights are armed. Temperature back there is fine. Alright, let's go ahead and... let me give you the CDU. And let's enter our position. We're at KDTW. And what the IRS is picking up compared to what's in the database for Detroit looks pretty good, so I don't think we have an issue there. The flaps are up, and showing up. Let's give them logo and position. Let me have some brake pressure in here. And that's good. Alright, that takes care of the originator flight. Let's move on to the pre-flight. Leading edge devices test. Service interphone is off. Reverses are extinguished. EEC switches are on guarded. Crew oxygen is 14,000. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight recorder test. Lock speed warning test 1 and 2. Stall warning. A little too early for that. We'll come back to that. 3 green on the landing gear. PSEU is out, and we'll check our oxygen flow here. Alright, and lights test.
November 912 air contact approach 134.0. 3040 91 Juliet Sierra.
Hope we don't have any lights out. I'm maintenance.
Trainer 274 is going to route to descend you. The OLA 1 arrival, set maintain 14,000. San Diego altimeter 299er.
Alright, we're good. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded, alternate flaps are off guarded, spoilers A and B are on guarded, your damper is on. VHF nav is normal, IRS is normal, FMC is normal, source selector is auto, control panel is set to normal, our fuel temperature is fine, crossfeed check, pumps are off. Crossfeed's good, AC/DC panel is set, galley power is on, equipment supply and exhaust is normal, emergency exit lights are armed, no smoke and seatbelt signs on. Window heat is on, and run the overheat test, TAT test. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Electric hydraulic pumps 2 and 1 are off. We have 3 entranceways open. Test to the flight data recorder. Pressurization panel is all zeroed out. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Alright, and let's reset the master caution overheat test. Wing body AC master caution, very good. We are set for unconditioned air, and today's ride is 220. Alright, let's check our outflow valve.
Red 316, traffic at your 9 to 10 o'clock, 10 miles northeast on an Airbus, coming to public 230. Maintain
All right, and we will use both nighters for this red Waney ride. And our lights are good. All right, let's do ATIS clearance and program the flight management computer. Don't know if ATIS is going to work, being that I'm not running SayIntentions. SayIntentions has been swapping out my frames here on my refresh rate on my center monitor, so I'm not running this ride. So let's see if we can get ATIS here. If we can't, then we'll just go by the load data sheet that I have here. Let me give you the charts, and let me look at the same thing here. And Detroit, what do we have here?
We're going to head to Oceanside at this time, and then we're going to track northbound.
118, 125.
We can go up or down south and south.
Aircraft 70.
Don't think we're going to get ATIS. Let's see if that's on. Alright, that's on, and let's see if that's on. Okay. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's go back to the load data sheet here. Got the load data sheet weather brief here we can take a look at, but can also bring it up on the, let's see if I can get it on here. D-Link, and let's go to, and request, yeah, weather, KDTW. Send that out. And the winds are 180 at 9. 2 statute mile or half mile. Statute mile visibility. Yeah, it's pretty bad out there. 2994. Let's set that. Now let's take a look at that real quick. No data. So we're not getting any data here. Alright. Alright, so let's say we have ATIS. And we got clearance. Now we're going to program the flight management computer. So we're going from Detroit to KMDW. We don't have a company route. Let's take a look here. On the way out, we got 21 right. You can put this in on the departure arrival as well. And this is Southwest Airlines Flight, right? SWA. And 1786. Okay. And on the way out, we have Cop 3 to Zigbee. And on the way into Chicago, we have Pang 5. And we're going to do the RNAV-Y into 13 Charlie.
United 1219, please rescue fall.
RNAV-Y. And we are coming from, I believe, Tinley. Let's have a look at that. Let's take a look at our ride here. Oh, hey, Alex. How's it going, man? Welcome aboard. Yeah, I'm hoping to get 2 rides in again today. This one's going to be a nasty one. All right, Sam's, B-Line, Frederick, Braz, Cobb, and then Zigbee. All right, so then we should have Leroy.
But not, yeah,
Right.
less than halfway to Catalina, that area.
And that's going to be 4131. Right, that's good. Oh, where you looking here? That's 4214. That's going to be the first one there. All right, from Leroy, we're going to Bagel.
3285 now, thanks for your help, Rick, 1070.
And Bagel is 4130.
What's the way decimal 6 the left?
B-A-G-E-L. And 008. Pang is next.
Nice, well, nice.
And Megs, awesome. IROC, Hallie, Tinley. And then we're on our way in on the approach. All right, so that looks pretty good. Let me go ahead and grab some charts here. All right, Detroit on the way out. We've got Cobb 3. All right, we're departing 21 right. So we're heading 216.
Sending due to Lucky, set stop at 240.
Southwest 2043 up in Iraq, disregard the published speeds and descent via the Lucky 1 arrival, set maintain 10,000.
And we're going to hit this up 239, cross Sam's. At or below 7, that's in. Then track 313 to the line, we're in there. At or below 9, that is in. Then on track 313 to Frederick. And then Frederick 279 to Bronze. So if we take a look here, Sam's below 7, Beast-Line below 9, Frederick, Bronze. Then we're out to Cobb. And then out to Zigbee. So that looks pretty good. And then on the back end,
Center 53 Golf Echo, you still got it?
Stand by.
we have Pang 5. And we're going to get picked up at Bagel. Right? Zigbee, Leroy, and then Bagel. Yes. So we've got Bagel, Pang, Awesome. Awesome, we need to be at 10. And Awesome 10 is in. Hallie, we need to be at 6. That is in. And what do we have here after Holly? Holly is going to be... What did I miss here? Hallie. Oh, they don't have them in here. Let's put in... What if it's missing from the database? Alright, that's after Holly. And they want us... Then we're on to Tinley. Right. And then from Tinley, if we take a look at the approach, I said we're doing 13 Charlie, we're coming in and we're going to do the RNAV-Y. Alright, and as you can see here, we're going to come in from Tinley. Opla. Giggle. Jupiter. Needy. Dult. And then we're on our way in. And then we have the mist. So that looks pretty good. Let's have a peek through that, make sure we have no discons. And
And 416 Romeo Lima, you're coming at 17,000, correct?
Yeah, 17,000, that's what we got. Sorry, I thought I heard something else. Good.
And then the hold. All right, that looks good. All right, now let me give you the load data sheet here again. And let me bring that up. Let's take a look at what our load's going to be here.
3438, Roger, what's your normal speed?
All right, so our payload is going to be 24.8. Our zero fuel weight is 119.9, and our fuel is 15.1. All right, so I'm going to lose YouTube here for a second. I need to bring up the electronic flight bag for Zibo-Mod.
We're looking at 284 knots once we accelerate.
And I just installed the latest that he put out today, so I'm going to have to go in and fix that fuel. 4.04.24, I believe, is the latest, unless he just put another one out. All right, so the fuel for this ride, as said, was going to be 15.1. And I said the payload is 24.8. Is this a zero fuel weight or 119.9?
10 miles off the direction of Sirius, 1000.
And we're off a little bit here.
Out of 12,500 for 12,000.
And oh, that's it already. He must have made some changes there. I'm gonna have to take a look at that before I mess with that. He must have made some changes there. So we're off by 100 pounds. All right, 24.3 on the CG. So let's go back. Let me give you.
Sorry, that's something again? Yeah, I still have 2615, passing 9.3.
And let me have that back, so I have YouTube back here. Okay, that's back. All right, so let's go and put this in here now. Zero fuel weight is 118.9. Our final reserve with the alternate is 58.68, so it's going to be 5.9. Cost index this ride, the CI is 18.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm with you.
We're cruising at 220.
No, that's still counts as restriction. If they didn't cancel it for you, it is not canceled.
Let's get our winds at top of climb.
We just want to make sure that it's okay with you as well. No, it's their restriction, not mine.
257 at 66. And we are looking at 2.
Box 1142, disregard the public speed, cost 60 to maintain 12,000, sending 100.
Alright, we're not going to derate. Our CG we said was 24.3. There's going to be a flaps 5. Takeoff trim is 475. There is no slope on this runway, so let's see, what are the winds? 180 at 9.
Disregard the public speed.
And buck 43 on the engine out. That looks pretty good. Let's get our descent in here. And since we're down here, MDW on the back end is 2977. And let's take a look at top of descent here. It's going to be 3. Alright. 20,258 at 50. Oh, you're an idiot. 20,000, 15,000, and 10,000. Getting a little ahead of myself here. All right, 20,258 at 50. 15,263 at 35. And at 10,000, we've got 262 at 27. And we're going to request the cruise winds. You could put the cruise winds in if you want. For those of you that are following along to see how you program the flight management computer, just pick your flight level. For us, it would be 220. And then just put all those winds in next to each one of the waypoints at cruise. Alright, that's done. And there they are. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, now let me give you the charts again here. Let me have the same thing. Let's come back to Detroit.
High, Trixie for last 11.2.
Right, what did I say?
Does that work?
That works to last 11.2. Out of below 14,000, that's 12,000. Between 12 and 14. Got it.
Right.
What did I say on the way out?
2615, can I consider 126.77?
126.77, ultimate 615.
American 1168, cross 6, here to maintain 12000.
Not even on here.
3000.
Yes, maintain 12000.
The runway's not even on here. Look at that.
Yeah, Fort Tango Delta, expect to cross.
Right, what did I screw up?
Discretion, maintain 3000, San Diego, altimeter 3000.
Oh, 21 right. That's what we're departing on. And it's not in here. Alright, so what we'll do is, it's only if we have to come back anyway, so let's go to 21 left if we have to come back. Definitely going to set this up for an ILS with this weather. 645 on the airport elevation, that's in already. Decision height is a deuce. And cross check, we're good there. They're both set up to do the same. 216, 216, 111.5.
2435, that's 11.2. See it.
111.5. And we'll squawk. Alright, good, good, good. That's good. And let's do terrain, position data, airport, and station. I'm on the master, you're on the slave, you can have weather. And we've got station, airport, data, and position. Alright, that's looking good, that's looking good. We're going to head straight on up. We're going to 22. Alright, that's good, and that's set. Alright, so that's all set. Nose wheel steering is normal guarded, the clock is good. Let's check, oh, let me set these up here. And then you should have that display, very good. And the lower displays. And auto flight test 1 and 2. Alright, and let's see, artificial horizon is level, ground speed 0, 45 on the speed tape, V1 is 130, 143 is the engine out. We've got initial heading of 216, decision height if we have to come back at 200, local pressure 2994, we're cleared up to 22. I've got terrain on the nav display and the pressure is 2994 on the standby. And one is set auto speed references auto. We reset the fuel flow. Auto brake is set for rejected takeoff. We are good here. And 475 on the trim. Let that run amok. And let's check the bottles. Oh, you know what? You're not going to need that anymore. How about we get rid of that? You're not going to need that anymore. Alright, and we'll check the bottles. And cargo test. That's all clear. Alright, let's do TCAS. And that test should be done. And let's check the stall warning 1 and 2. Alright, that's good. Let's get these doors buttoned up and then we can get out of here. Hey Sola, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day. And I will take that now. Give me you. Give me you.
Increase climb. Increase climb.
So we're using 21 right on the way out, so we have a little bit of a taxi. We'll be taking Yankee, Victor, Mike all the way around to Mike 6. Alright, let's do a short test. Alright, I'm going to lose YouTube here again for a few secs while I get us buttoned up here, ready to get on out of here. Matter of fact, I'll call for pushback. They can wait for us till we're ready. Alright, let's get these doors buttoned up. And let's get the pumps on. No fuel in the center tank. And let's get the APU up and running.
Flight 1045, connect approach at 124.35.
2435, good evening, Flight 1045.
Oh, I'm going to need my keyboard for this ride. I don't have the wipers wired up to the overhead. Maybe one of these days I'll get it done. My hands get a little too shaky. But I can run them from the keyboard here, so. I should, in the meantime, set them up to a button. But all right, that's all closed up. Very good. Back to ground services. Let's call for push.
Ground to Cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Oh, I thought I did that already. I'll be right back.
2657 Southwest 2208, see ya. Zero Pop Charlie on.
35, Pop Charlie, thank you, small altimeter 3000.
3000, Zero Pop Charlie. Head up 1025, low link 240.
Top 1025, been run.
Ground to Cockpit, tow is driving up.
Southwest 1485, contact approach 124.35.
2435, Southwest 1485, good day.
Southwest 1025, good direct Trixie.
Trixie's up 1025.
Alright, APU is up. Let's get on APU power. And let's switch over to APU. Let's say that's been a minute. The doors are buttoned up. Let's get disconnected from the gate. Alright. You. Pressure's good. We can remove the chocks. Alright, we are completely disconnected.
All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Very good.
November 85, 0 Pop Charlie, find the weather and Odom for Imperial. You can expect a visual approach.
Yeah, I'll expect a visual. Just trying to get it, can't get it quite yet, so I'll do that.
So now we would call for push and start. But since I'm not using SayIntentions, we're just going to back on out of here.
Descend to maintain 12000, San Diego altimeter 3000.
12000.
And in the real world, Southwest did this ride in an hour and 9 minutes, so we'll see just how close we come to that.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, so we'll get that clock going, and let's release the brake.
Okay, descend the other one, except to maintain 14001. Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Omni 302, descend to maintain
I have that.
14000, and the March altimeter 2995.
At 14000,
I got my keyboard. Alright, packs are off. Pressure's good, anti-collision lights on, we're coming. We're going to start number 2.
Imperial DOR for Zero Pop Charlie. Back.
Yeah, it's a bad day out there.
Omni 302, clear
Matter of fact, how about we get these wipers going?
Present position direct to, say again the point?
direct to AU.
AU for on the 302. Center Delta 1792 out of 293 for mile mark report.
I'm not going to hold that out. My shoulder's bugging me. We've been having some really bad weather here, and man, my shoulder has been on fire lately.
Who's asking?
Frontier 2127.
Frontier Flight 2127, contact approach 124.3.
1 is stable, or 2 is stable, that is. And isolation valve is closed. Right pack is auto. Pressure's good. We're starting number 1.
Omni 303, descend and maintain 12000.
12000, Omni 302.
JetBlue 529, contact center 128.6.
128.6, approach 9.
Hey, Jackson, how's it going? You snuck in here when I wasn't looking. How's it going?
435.
Doing a little short run before dinner. From Detroit to Chicago, where I left off.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
All right, that's stable.
Delta 1792, descend to maintain 6,000, and the San Diego officer is 3000.
And we've got a clean board. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Laryngitis has been pretty bad lately, though, but...
295, descending 240 at Mumbai.
Delta 2766, center, descend via the Lucky One, except maintain 12,000. San Diego altimeter 3000.
All right, to descend via the Lucky One, set maintain 12,000, and confirm there's nothing else in there, Delta 766.
Looks like once again they're using the backward runways.
Have a safe flight.
I know why AI is using the reverse runways of what's being used in the real world here. Seems to do it quite often in X-Plane too. All right, there goes a tow. All right, taxi, give me you, TA, auto. Let me give you that. And let's put that back. All right, so we're pretty much good to go. Let's have a quick peek and then we'll get out of here. That top half is done. And exterior lights as needed, we are good. APU as needed, it's off. Master caution recall, we got a clean board. Flaps are set for takeoff. Transponders TA auto, weather radars auto, flight controls are free and clear. Alrighty, so don't think we're gonna make that right there.
684, contact approach 124.35. Approach Delta 7684, 124.35.
I'll tell you, the rain definitely makes it more difficult to actually see the ground markings. Pretty cool. Adds a whole new level of immersion. Alright, so we're going to take Kilo 8 to Yankee.
Delta 1792, descend to maintain 14,000.
Maintain 14,000 on 1792.
United 2172, contact center 128.6.
Tell you, with all the rain and everything going on, it's pretty smooth. I've got aircraft from Traffic Global at about 90%. I put it at 100, but then I never find a parking space. So it would be nice if Traffic Global added a small addition to their menu program where you can select a gate on the back end to leave open. That would be a real nice feature. Then I can set the aircraft at 100%, and then I know I'll have a gate that's open on the back.
November 8, Romeo Bravo, contact approach on 125.3. 25.3.
Oh boy, this is some nasty weather.
Delta 1792, descend to maintain 12,000.
Maintain 12,000 on 1792.
Center, 0 Papa Charlie, I'd like to cancel IFR, remain flat following.
Yeah, you can't see much out of those side windows at all.
Present code, 0 Papa Charlie.
But it looks like they fixed the animation on the streaks. I remember they used to kind of go, freeze, and then go, and then freeze. Looks like that's been fixed. That's nice.
435 on 1792.
And we've got this to Victor. Looks like someone's heading right at us. See if they're going to head at us. If they're going to continue to come this way, we'll swing a left and a right, go around them.
14,000 discretion, 2997 for 86.
Delta 2766,
Oh, was a little bump there.
2435.
Got a couple of aircraft on the move out here. We got one here, we've got one here.
Descend 2000.
I don't think he's moving.
Southwest 1575 at 15-2, climb via the Zoo 2.
I don't think he's moving. I should play it safe, but you know what? Yeah, we're going to play it safe. Just in case he's heading in our direction. Since AI is using the opposite runways of what they're using in the real world. I checked with radar. Was it radar 24? And I could see what they're using in the real world. Well,
Southwest 2094 route of 28.9. Then via the Lucky One to maintain 240, 310 knots to transition assignment.
Southwest 2094, center clear, direct jack, and descent of top discretion maintained for level 200.
Direct jack, discretion 200, Southwest 2094.
and we're going to take Victor. And here is Victor here to the left.
Center on 126.77.
267, Southwest 1575.
Wow, man, I can make out anything on that side. Man, it is dumping. Alright, we're going to take Victor over to Mike.
3000 meters, now we're sending the Lucky One to
Good evening, Southwest 346, passing 14,005 at flight level 230.
Southwest 346, center, roger.
No, I'm in Detroit right now, heading on over to Chicago. I'm in the States.
Tango, contact will approach on 125.3.
25
Alright, Delta, you going to cut right in front of me or what?
Southwest.
Are you going to let me go by?
Jack, can maintain 10,000. San Diego altimeter 3000.
3000 on the altimeter, jack at and maintain 1010,000 Southwest 2094.
Delta 574-33,000 descending via the OLA 1 except maintaining flight level 240.
Tell you, the sim experience seems rather smooth with everything going on. Aircraft and the pouring rain and everything. It's actually nice and smooth.
Via the OLA 1 except maintain
Impressive.
Delta 574.
Southwest 2094, resume normal speed.
Alright, normal speed, Southwest 2094.
Center Mahalo 806, level 9,000, direct Julian.
Mahalo 806, center advising you have the weather notice for Imperial and after Julian, you're cleared Imperial County Airport.
Alright, well advised, weather notice for Imperial and after Julian, direct to Imperial County Airport, Mahalo 806.
Sign 22 descend via the OLA 1 arrival, set maintain level with 240, and in the transition, do not exceed 250 knots.
Polaris 962, descend via OLA 1, step 240, do not exceed 250 till transition.
Alright, we got this down to Mike 6.
In the transition, do not exceed 250 knots, so 250 knots at that point throughout.
Okay, do not exceed 250 in the transition, Polaris 962.
Center, Southwest 147, 16.5, flight level 230, 250 on speed assignment.
Southwest 147, center, resume normal speed and clear direct Nishi.
Normal speed and direct Nishi, thanks, Southwest 147.
Southwest 147, contact center 126.77.
2677, good day, Southwest 147.
Southwest 346, contact center 126.77.
Alright, 2677.
Looks like we're going to be number 2 for departure.
American 480, you may increase speed now to not exceed 280 knots.
No faster than 280 knots, American 480.
Southwest 2094, contact approach 124.35.
12435, Southwest 2094.
American 756 Center.
American 756.
Well, thanks, Slayer. I appreciate that.
American 756.
It's hard for me to see that text down there.
2.77.
677, American 19, American 756.
Oh, I'm going to play in the States for a little while, Jackson. I've been neglecting them.
That's weather notes.
Huawei 06, thank you. Imperial altimeter 2975. Southwest 495.
They're turning on 5. We're going to go down to 6.
San Diego altimeter 3000.
3000 on the meter, and cross jack that maintain 10,000, Southwest 495.
And you know what? It doesn't look like they're connected here like they are on the charts. Well, this is 6. Wow. Yeah, this is 6. Wow. Yeah, it really is hard to see out the windows.
Delta 574, contact approach on 128.1.
128.1 Delta 574.
And it looks like we've got somebody coming in on short final as well.
Polar 522, contact center 128.6.
And let's bring up while we're waiting. And we had a Cobb 3, right?
Southwest 495, amend altitude, cross jack at and maintain 1000.
Amend altitude, cross jack 11,000, up to 495.
American 2758.
I don't think we're going to see this aircraft coming in until where he's on, right on top of us. Well, I may have some lights coming in here.
American 480, descent of power discretion, maintain 1000.
May have some lights of him coming in. Oh, I'm definitely going to get out there again, no doubt about it, Jackson. I like coming in and out of that place. But I'd like to save that for MS 2020 because the view is just so much better than in X-Plane. But I have to redo my device interface manager settings because they all got screwed up. I have no idea how. Kind of stinks. He might be coming in on left here, it looks like. Looks like he's coming in on left, so let's get out of here. We don't have to wait for him.
American 480, traffic here, 1 o'clock in 10 miles, westbound,
And you're going TARA. Let's have a quick peek. 10 notification is complete. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start select is the continuous. Auto throttle is armed. Transponders TARA auto. Park and brake release, and we are history. Yeah, there he is. He's coming in on 21 left.
Southwest 495, traffic no factor, descend and maintain 10,000.
Maintain 10,000, Southwest 495.
There's some nasty weather. And they're coming in now.
Southwest 495, contact.
All right, give me 40%.
2435, thanks for update, Southwest 495.
Yep. Southwest 3334, contact center when...
Stable, Toga.
12677, Southwest 3334.
Thrust set. Airspeed's active.
80 knots.
Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80. Cross check.
V1, rotate.
Later, Detroit. We'll catch you on the flip side. Gear up. Ooh, we getting blown around. Ho ho, yeah.
400.
All right, Zibo, let's see how you do, baby.
Traffic. 1,000.
Let's get rid of these wipers now. Oh, what did I hit? Get out of here. All right, leave those. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna leave that right there, so I don't do that anymore. And we're going to 40. Man, it is dumping. Flaps 1. Starting to lighten up a little bit here. Looks like we got someone outbound as well in front of us. 2.5 miles out. And we're even in altitude now. He's going to be drifting to the right a little bit, it looks. And we're going to climb above him. Surprised TCAS isn't bitching about him just yet. But he's just about 2.5 miles. And almost 1,000 feet below us, so we're looking pretty good. There you go. 1,000 feet below us and 2.5 miles to our right, so he is not going to be an issue.
Alaska 9665, contact approach 128.1, adios. 1 Alaska 9665, thanks off there.
All right, so 250 knots, and we are at 7,000 right now. So we're obeying that SAM's restriction. So that's looking pretty good, right on the money.
5789 Papa Center, hello, civil altimeters 2971.
Oh, hey, Eric, how's it going? Is this AI traffic? No, right now you're listening to actual AI transmissions, CAN transmissions, that is. All right, once we pass Sam's, we're going to climb up to 9, and then at this line, we're just going to climb all the way up. So the flight management computer has done exactly what I told it to do. Pretty cool. But the weather has been nasty. The one good thing is it seems they fixed the streaking from the rain. It doesn't have that freezing anymore where it just, the animation just stops and then it kind of repeats, gets to a certain point, stops, freezes, and then, so that looks pretty good. But that's some heavy duty rain, man. You can't see nothing out the windows. Oh, LAX in San Fran? Yeah, that's another good run. Coming into LAX at night is beautiful. All right, Sam's. Let's see. Sam's, we should have 13.7 on the fuel. We're 13.8 right now. We should have 9.1 when we get in. 250 miles to go to Chicago. We've got 37 miles to top a climb. We'll see how we are. If we're not getting bounced around after this turn, we'll let them run around. But I don't like this weather at all. And as you can see here on that display, we got a few open spots here and there, but not much as far as the rain is concerned. It's just dumping. All right, we're going to climb up to 9 now. And we're inbound this line, and that's 313. Beautifully done. Well, I'm working my way out west. So right now I'm doing hour and a half rides. I went from Boston to Buffalo, Buffalo to Detroit, Detroit to Chicago, maybe Chicago to Green Bay, or maybe down south a little bit, one way or the other. Not sure just yet, but we're going to work our way out to out west, and then San Francisco and LAX are definitely on the board. That might be a round trip job.
For 5 Papa, Center 3677, see you later. 2677,
Temperature's still good, so we don't have to worry about icing just yet here. I think I can give you the engine data there. As you can see, the outside temperature on your display up here. So we're looking pretty good. Hey Gino, how's it going? Welcome. Hey Kit, how's it going? Yeah, we're getting dumped on, a whole lot of rain. I don't think it's going to be much to see this ride. All right, so once we hit this line, we're going to climb on up now. So right now we're holding at 9,230 knots. Looking pretty good. She is a little slow though. And we're fighting a 37 knot headwind, just about. Hopefully we're going to get above this rain. We'll have something to see out the window. But we're cruising at 22,000 today. And, oh, you know what? Look at that. That's why we're cruising at 230. Got to pay attention, Louie. I missed that. I did that yesterday, too. I missed that as well. All right, bliss line. We should have 13.5. We've got 13.5. And we're not getting beat up all that much. I'm surprised. So maybe after Frederick's there, I'll let them out of their seats. So we're good all the way up now. Hopefully we're going to break through this. Yeah, now we're getting beat up a little bit. Yeah, we're going to keep them in the seats. Looks like we're between layers right here. Hard to tell though. But you can see the rain just coming off out and whip it down the sides. It actually looks pretty cool between the monitors. All right, Fredericks, 13.1. We're 13.2, so the fuel's looking pretty good. 9.4 when we get in, and we're going. Oh, I got my frame. My frames are back again. This is not the first time that's done that. That's back as well. So it might not be SayIntentions doing that to my monitors. But without SayIntentions, my monitor comes back to the correct hertz. When I run SayIntentions, it drops that in half when that happens. So maybe it's an NVIDIA driver or something. Got to take a look at that. You should be off and down as well. You missed a whole bunch of stuff, Johnny. We're going to keep that on just a little bit longer. And we're above 10. Actually, you know what? We're getting above it now. Let's have a peek. You've been missing a whole bunch of stuff lately. Alright, autopilot's engaged. Send notification is complete. Cabin pressurization and temperature. We're going to monitor that. Engine bleeds are on. Pack switches are set to auto. APU is off. Exterior lights, we are good. Engine start selectors as needed, they're off now. It's not that bad. Looks like we're getting above it now. It's starting to ease up on the sides big time. Let's see, auto brake selector is off. Landing gear is up and off. And we're just about to go to standard pressure. Matter of fact, we can do that right now. All right, and at Bras, we should have 12.7. We're 12.8 on the fuel. And we're looking pretty good now, so we'll let them run around.
Southwest 4220, center, hello.
See, this is where the networking with X-Plane really stinks. It's been broke since day one. They introduced networking. It's pouring out in the front screen. I got no rain here on the sides. But it looks like we're in between cloud layers here, getting ready to climb on into another set. And 78.
612, 10.7 for flight level 230. Southwest, Number 850, the total altimeter is 271. And, yeah, I don't know how the rides are on that ridge line over there. How are you doing? So far, so good. No problem. Probably going to see the risk here pretty soon. I'll let you know.
That's gonna go.
All right, I'll take the weather now, and you can have terrain.
Southwest 4220.
And if we take a look, it's just going to be nasty the whole way.
2677.
We got a couple of breaks in the clouds here and there, but that's it. This whole ride is going to be nasty.
Southwest 612, center 2607. Bye-bye. 12677.
It may clear up before we get in. That would be lovely. We'll see. All right, we're coming up on Cobb. Cobb 12.4, we're 12.5, so fuel's looking good. 215 miles to go to Chicago with 95 miles now to top of descent. And that's 28 miles since we left the gate, 13 minutes since we entered the runway. And nothing to see out there but clouds and rain. And we're fighting a 61 knot headwind. Oh, is it that time again? What do you got for me? I hit that one. All right, what do we have? Top of descent, another 90 miles. My wife just brought in my medication, so I'm going to go take my meds. I'll be right back.
Avianca 086, contact approach 128.1 today.
Approach 128.1 today, Avianca 08.
American 2546 280, hold on one and maintain level 40.
American 2546, center, descend via the Lucky 1, accept maintain. Correction, descend via the Ola 1, accept maintain 4000, altimeter 29907.
Descend via the Ola 1, accept maintain 29997, understand maintain touchdown.
American 2546, affirmative.
Mexico 788, contact center 119.95, get in.
119.95, Mexico 788, thank you.
Not bad. I usually hack and cough from that one med that I got to breathe in. Today, not bad. All right, we're inbound Zigbee, and once we hit that, another 20 miles, that puts us at the end of the SID out of Detroit. That's a half hour since we left the gate. And we've got another 200 miles to go to Detroit, 201. Another 81 miles to top of descent. Other than the mismatch with the weather here with the rain, not bad. I get a little sprinkle every now and then on the side windows.
124.35 today.
2435 today.
That should be in range, and 78 is correct. Pressure's good, temperature is mighty fine.
Compass 1696 for flight level 272, cleared across Rago, item below 260, descend and maintain flight level 240, under 1696.
Yes, the 1696, descend the Ola 1, maintain 14000.
And then once we hit Zigbee, about 50 miles will be on that arrival chart into Chicago. Oh yeah, being able to do it in here, yeah, there's no stress in here. There's a reset button. Don't have one in reality though. You're in one of those real planes. Wow, look at that. That looks nasty. Looks like there's anvil clouds out there. Surprised we're not seeing any lightning.
Jet 434, contact center 126.77. Good day.
Oh, let's get some air in here. Yeah, it's starting to darken up now.
Alaska 245, descent via the OLA 1, except maintain 14.
And you can see in the center it's starting to lighten up. You can see that little patch right here. It's going to be nice if they ever get around to fixing their networking. That's going to be a huge improvement. But I'm not holding my breath anymore. It's been years. All right, so we're off that chart now. And let's get set on the back end here. Give me Chicago. And when do we get on Pango 5? I do believe Bagel, right? Oh, we might even be on there a little bit before that. We are 56 miles out of Bagel. So we'll probably pop on that chart a little bit sooner. All that's already set. Let's take a look at the back end. We're going to 13 Charlie. And we're going to put that in just in case. 620. Oh, that's good. 250 on a decision height. Oh, what did I say? That was going to be 2977 on the back end. And that's going to be a deuce 50. All right, that looks pretty good. Miss, climbing 11, right, 23, 220. The intersection. All right, and at Elon, right? And we're going to hold. Yes, very good. All right, that looks pretty good. We're looking at 138. 1099. Uh-oh. That's working. That's working. I seem to have lost my nav radio on COM 1. Must have been that little flicker. Interesting. That all looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, that's the only one that went out. Alright, so I guess we won't be doing that. And we're going to 202 for Bagel. Alright, let's take a look at you. And that looks good.
Can you comply with the altitude at Cindy, or are you too high? Which one, ma'am? Are you too high or you can comply? On July 600, do not exceed 290 knots. Descend via the OLA 1, except maintain 14,000.
And Leroy, 11.8 on the fuel. 9.6 when we get in. 171 miles to go, 51 miles to top of descent. All in all, pretty good run, considering the weather. That's enough air. A reset button in life? Yeah, I don't know if I want to go through this again, man. That was I think once was enough.
Southwest 1 West, good day.
Flight 600, thank you for your help. Contact approach 128.1. Good day.
I hope it opens up on the back end here.
American 2492, 9.8 for 16,000. American 2492.
Doesn't look like it though.
360, American
It's
24.
right on the edge. Right on the edge. Alright, we're on that chart inbound bagel.
Whiskey Alpha Romeo November Echo. Victor 514 Mission Bay Direct. Maintain 16,000 and you can resume a normal day.
And we are good all the way down to, that is below, oh that's 10. We're good down to 10. What are we looking at here? We'll leave them run around a little bit longer. Just over 40 miles now, top of descent. 163 to go.
Center Delta 2546 out of 13.
Oh, hey Tom, how's it going? You get any rides in today? The Simon X-Plane has been performing pretty well. I have to redo MS 2020 again. I have no idea what happened to my device interface manager settings. None of them seem to work. And all my backups seem screwy. I can't even use the converter. So I'm probably going to have to put that all in again. I also lost my FSU IPC7 settings. Even though they're in the config file, the INI file, I can see them all. All the programmings I put in. But when I run FSU IPC7, the throttle quad, the yoke, and all that don't work. I had to redo it all over again. Put in the same data, and yet now they work. It doesn't make any sense to me, but very strange. So I figured I've done enough programming for a little while. I'm going to enjoy some rides in X-Plane before I start going back to MS 2020 and start redoing all that again. I've tried numerous different profiles that I had, going back to 1.18 and then using the profile converter. But somewhere along the way, it just gets corrupt. But putting that new controller board in, Tom, for the yoke and the rudder pedals, oh, beautiful. I got everything back. That was an easy fix. Oh, you're up and running now, Tom. Oh, cool. Nice. Man, fly every day and get paid to do it. Doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get much better than that, Tom.
Southwest 1927, Center, good evening. Delta 574, contact approach 128.1, good day. 28.1, Delta
25 miles now, top of descent. 145 to go. We'll be in about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, somewhere in there. So Southwest did this ride in 1 hour and 9. Right now we left the gate 41 minutes ago and entered the runway 26 minutes ago. So hopefully the weather will open up. Yeah, looks like it's right on the edge. Be nice if it opens up and we have a decent view coming into Chicago.
Southwest 1927, center on 12677. 2677. Flight 620, contact conversion 128.1.
128.1.
Oh, hey, high flyer. I can, I just haven't done it in quite some time. Been a member of AdSim for many years.
Here's the right, that's 4342.
But I don't fly online all that much.
Number 0 Hotel Papa, contact conversion 12435.
Alright, let's cut this a little short here. We'll head right to Pang here. And let's go 257.
Mustang 8 Tango Yankee, contact approach 2435. With your request, have a good day.
2435,
And what are we looking at here? Another 13 miles top of climb. Yeah, 12. Let's get them back in their seats.
Southwest 4342, Jack 10 and 250. Right, Jack, turn Jack, and Southwest 4342.
I'm due to go back to Hawaii. Well, no, that's Houston, Texas, right? You're talking about? I looked at that. I immediately thought of Honolulu. Yeah, what's that? Houston, right? That Houston, Texas? 257. Oh, that's coming into range now. Still fighting a headwind of 61 knots, man.
Southwest 4342, approach 2435. 2435, so 4342, good day.
And we might as well put you in as well. Everything else is set. You gonna work now all of a sudden? No. Yeah, that's very strange. Just that one nav radio. And we'll see what happens on a restart. They'll probably pop back. Oh, Scott's having trouble with his throttle quad. I thought he was all good to go.
There's a bar, I'm looking for that on the airway here, not fine.
It's active Imperial on J18 before Hop.
Roger that.
Senate Dental 519, phone number 330, send it via the Lucky 2, except for 240. Dental 520, the center, send via the Lucky 1, except for 240.
All right, here comes the speed. Speed's starting to come down now.
Lucky 1, except 109, 299, Southwest 2821, proceed direct behind.
Direct. I use Southwest 2821.
Is your pop to find it?
That's your pop negative.
And we're on our way down. 45 minutes since we left the gate and 30 minutes since we entered the runway. So Southwest 1786, they did this ride in an hour and 9. So see how close we can come. I will take terrain now. You can have the weather. And at Pang, we should have 10.8 on the fuel. We're 11 right now. 9.8 when we get in. 118 miles to go. And we're edging down a little bit there.
Southwest 2821, center 2677.
126.77, Southwest 2021.
Yeah, we're starting to get the rain back now on the sides.
Yellow 0231, follow maintain, follow the 370.
Yeah, we're going to be in the thick of it the whole way.
Malaysia 9311, center, hello.
We're going to be in the thick of it the whole way. All right, that's paying 10.9.
Approach 2435.
We're 11, so we're looking pretty good. We're going to 275 in 2 megs.
00 Papa, heading 080.
That's 080, shut up.
JetBlue, 529, 24, 35 for approach. Good day.
Well, I'm going to have to send him a little thing in Discord, see if he's got his quad worked out there. Yeah, I thought he was up and running.
Senior 00 Papa, direction Bravo, Zulu Alpha.
Okay, direct bar, 0 Papa. Yeah, I was looking for an intersection, not a VOR, that's why I was confused.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're old school.
Zoom that in a little bit more. And let's go to local pressure. And let's run through our list, shall we? Bleed air panel, packs all set to auto. Pressurization panel, landing altitude is in. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instruments and radios are set. We are set for local pressure. Recall. And we got a clean board. And just got to put the landing data, VREF minimums in, and we're pretty much good. What are we coming in at here? Buck 41.
Sure, Papa, yeah, I've got him on this one, I know we're looking.
What an ugly, ugly ride. Nasty weather the whole way. Maybe we'll break through before we hit 1,000 feet. That would be nice. Get to see something on the way in. Yeah, we're getting beat up now. Oh, yeah. Be sitting in the chair doing this as we get bumped around. Make it look real.
You're right. 3 miles, get here, 23,000 opposite direction, more unexpected.
My luck, I'll sit there and do this and actually hurt my back or something. The parts are definitely past their warranty period in my body. No doubt about it. All right, we're 14.8 descending. We need to be at 10,000 at Awesome, although the weather's not all that awesome. And then 6,000 at Holly. Above 4 at Auckland and above 4 at Tinley. Everything in here is already programmed in, so we're looking pretty good on the way down. Oh, we got a little break in the cloud there. Look at that. It's probably the most that we've seen on the entire ride. It'd be nice if it's breaking up now. Break up, baby. Give us a view. I should be sitting here getting rocked like crazy. We should have a double seatbelt sign. Put in one of those 5-point harnesses. And we're getting rocked pretty good. 43 knot headwind. So what are we looking at Megs? Megs, we should have 10.9 on the fuel. We're 10.9 right now. 9.9 when we get in, and we got 95 miles left to go. Coming down beautifully.
Got the 5655, we have 13 for Papa Kennedy, Joe.
Southwest 65 Center, hello.
I believe I am, Tom, but I hardly ever have my cell phone with me. Usually when I go on there and I look at WhatsApp and see on the Flight Sim channel, there's like 50 or 60 messages I have to try and get through. The cell phone I really use when I go out. It's really more for my wife because she's worried about me if she's not with me. She could just get me on the phone, you know. Even sometimes when I go out, I forget it. You know, that's, I think, probably one of the good things. I don't have that like glued to my butt, you know, and I'm not in my face like this. And I'm not one of those guys that can do this and walk and talk at the same time. I'd fall on my face. It's probably the only good thing. But I do miss a lot of stuff, though, as a result.
12,000, altimeter 2998.
All right, we're 11,000 now descending. We need to be at 10 at Awesome. We got another 3.5 miles to go, so
1,000 to go.
there you go. And we're going to continue on down. Actually, we'll take all the way down to 4.
Seabird 44 November Heavy Center, good evening. Descend to Zero, Lucky 1 arrival, descend maintain 12,000. Altimeter 2998.
And what are we holding at? We're holding at 26. Okay.
United 987, contact center 132.42.
3242, now United 987.
All right, we're slowing at 240 knots now. We're below 250. We're coming up on 10,000. Let's light them up.
128.1 CS.
Let's have a quick peek. And we'll even bring you up. All right, 10,000. Exterior lights, check, set. We are good. Engine start select is the continuous. Yep. And EFIS panel, I'm already set up on terrain, so we're good. Yeah, it looks like we got a lot of peekaboo going here on the sides. But with the amount of rain coming down, you really can't even make out that it is ground.
Delta 884, you catch the guy in front of you, start slowing to the 270 feet on the arrival. And we'll start slowing to the 884.
American 480, 14,500, climbing flight level 230.
American 480, Oak Center, good evening.
Center Southwest 571 out of 31, 1 for 240.
Southwest 5001.
Man, I hope I can put this down. We're getting beat up pretty good. And it doesn't look like it's going to open up here. I mean, we got a few clear spots here and there, but not much. And that's 4. And at IROC, we should have 10.6 on the fuel. We're 10.7 right now. 9.7 when we get in, and we are under 80 miles to go now. 78. Yeah, that kind of stinks. I thought he had that whole puppy put together already. I figured he was good to go. He stopped over the house. He came to the couple of rides. He was telling me they were on their way to actually go sign off on everything. And everything looked great. I'm surprised. Oh, I have no idea, Tom. My cat Shadow, my first officer, got sick. Just spent $35,000 on that cat. He wiped out my throttle fund, he wiped out my monitors, and 2 new computer fund. He's got a brain tumor. He had to go for radiation treatment. So he's doing pretty good now. But with all the electrical equipment in here and the circuit breaker boxes and everything, the electric in here may not be good for him. So he may not be in the right seat anymore. But he's still with me, though. Matter of fact, he's got to go back for another MRI in another 4 months. See if the treatment worked. Definitely seems better, though. That's for sure. So we'll see. So now I got to start saving again. I thought I was good to go, too. I was ready to get 3 monitors and order all the parts for the 2 computers. But all right, that's IROC. We're inbound Holly. Holly, we need to be at 6. Right now we're 9,800 descending. So, and the flight management computer has performed beautifully in the Zibo-Mod. So, how about, yeah, we'll get some animation going here. Get those wipers going. They ain't gonna do much though, but
Tower 6583, flight 035.
035, Southwest 6583.
Tower 6583, got center 126.77.
267, Southwest 6583. Good evening, code 5075.
and we're going down. We're holding at 26. I said right.
5075, and center after Moma, restricted.
Moma, that's 50, Southwest 5075.
Got a little peekaboo going on here on the sides, but with the rain you can't make out what it is. But it's breaking up on the sides a little bit, not in the front though.
Molly's in 7, cutting from close on 125.3.
That front just looks completely nasty. What are we looking at here? Another 65 miles to go. 57 minutes since we left the gate. 43 minutes since we entered the runway. Pretty cool ride. Let's get some air in here.
2435, Southwest 5001, Dave. South 2685, cutting from close on 124.35.
L 2685, 2435.
And at Holly, we should have 10-4 on the fuel. We're 10-4 right now. So I don't think fuel's going to be an issue unless I can't put it down. And we're coming down beautifully.
Southwest 5075, cross 60, to maintain 12000, 10 8, altimeter 2998.
Cross 60, 12,000, Southwest 5075.
With the rain the way it's coming down, you should crank those puppies up.
3341, connect on board, 124.35.
2435.
Yeah, it looks like it's breaking up real nice on the right here.
382, got another 126.77.
2677.
All right, we're a mile from Halley now. We're 6,200 descending, so 6,000 at Halley. Beautiful. Nicely done. And we're going 7.9. Nicely done. And we just passed. It's off by about 20 feet. Not bad.
Southwest 5075, connect on board, 124.35.
12435, so it's just copy that.
Oh, I could care less about the look, Tom.
3692, 36, common level 230.
South 3692.
You might be able to get good money for that, though, selling it used.
Taylor 4016, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend flight level 240, Sierra was 4060.
Oh, is that mouse sticking right there in the corner? What are you doing there? At least the winds are coming down. 29 knots now. Well, it certainly looks like we're going to be landing with a crosswind.
281, Alaska 250, good night.
Evening. JetX 21 checking in 26.5.
Dennis 521, descend Roger, cross 12 miles, south of Homeland at 12000, 12 from Homeland at 12, Ontario, altimeter 2994.
Yeah, it was at 10 at 12 and then crossing 12.
Dennis 521, cross 12 miles.
Yeah, with
south
this
of Homeland
weather.
at 12000, 12 from Homeland at 12.
Yeah, 12 at home, 12.
With this weather, you can take it all the way down.
South of Homeland at 12.
Okay, 12 south at home, 12.
Good afternoon, American 1514, about to leave 14.5 for flight level 230.
Alright, 1514, descend Roger. Alright, 1243, flight 265, descend maintain 10,000, altimeter 2998.
265, headed Jeff, 10,000.
So at Tinley, 4,000, expect radar vectors to final approach course for 13 center. Everything's already programmed in. We're just going to follow the charts in.
Foxtrot 266, time maintain about 230.
230, Foxtrot
So it looks like we're going to break through here, and then we're going to get socked right back into it again.
Southwest 3692, that's 126.7.
Let's see if the view matches the weather display.
3692. Good day.
Probably, let's see.
No, 2677, American 1514, good day.
X-1243, Quebec Jack, Fox Jack has to maintain 10,000.
There you go, Tom. That I appreciate that. Yep. First offering, I'll take that.
That is 2984.
So it looks like there's an opening here in the weather, but I'm not seeing it out the window based on what the weather radar's showing. And it's still pouring out. So all right, we're just about 40 miles out now. And let's see at Oaklick. 10-1. We're 10-1 on the fuel right now. 10-3 when we get in. Oh no, pretty good ride from the mod. And I'm using the latest and greatest, the 404.24.
Oh, after Walmart, direct Trixie, compass 5856.
Center Green, Frontier Flight 1195, 339, descending via the Lucky One, down to 240. 1195.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, she's opening up a little bit there with that following the display. Not bad. Can't make out the ground though with that weather whipping past. Pretty cool. And 9. Okay.
All right, Trixie, 1-2000, compass 5850.
That's enough air, I think.
25-3, flex shift 430.
All right, we're inbound Tinley. So let's get you up.
United 2303, flight level 300, requesting credit Walmart, flight level 240.
Oh yeah, she's opened up on the sides, not in the front though. Come on, Austin, you got to get to work on your networking, buddy. Because if you think Stud has destroyed the look of the sim, what do you think this does? Got to get on it, pal. And what time is it now? 5:30? Oh, that ain't bad. That's pretty good timing. I'll be able to get this ride done, go have dinner, come back, get another ride in. Chicago, I don't know where we go from here. I got to take a look at some flights. But we want to continue heading either west or southwest. Working my way out towards California.
United 395 is 300 to cross Bomar at 240.
395, then after Momar, direct 60.
From Bomar, I believe that's direct 60.
Now, if the front looked like the sides, it wouldn't be bad.
Jack, Jack, maintain 10,000, sending out 2998. Direct Jack, 10, rescue 1195.
All right, Tinley, from Tinley, we're inbound Upla.
12435.
And we're at 4,000. And 210, 2,000 mandatory at Jupiter, right? Actually, Let's make that a little bit slower, shall we?
Flight 922, connect approach on 128.1.
And we're going to 320. 98, 97. We're up on the fuel, 100 pounds. See, it is just dumping out there. You can't, I mean, you can see the ground behind the rain, but you couldn't make it out.
61, 2000, 395.
Foxtrot 1195, connect approach on 124.35.
435 up here.
Skyway 3697, contact center 133.2. 33.2, Skyway 3697.
Yeah, 2303, connect approach on 124.35.
124.35.
Foxtrot 251, connect approach on 128.1.
All the way down, baby, all the way down. And we're 22 miles out now. And we're just popping up on that chart. Oh, hey, pancakes. No, this is simulated. Yeah, no, this is not a real flight in the real world. Simulated ride.
Southwest 2824, 11,000 for flight level 230. Southwest 2824, center, hello, East Washington, 4124 is on for your field. Okay. Southwest 4124, descend via the left 1.
Looks like we have a couple of aircraft coming in on 21 right. Hopefully we're going to be able to squeeze right in between them. Not going around. Gonna go have dinner. And we are in the arc. And from there, we're looking at 5-7.
Up to 540, descend via the left 1, except maintain 10,000. Altimeters 2998. Level 540.
All right, 2,500 feet mandatory at Gickle. We're 3,300 descending. We're looking pretty good. And a max of 210 at Jupiter. You want some drag? We'll give you some drag, baby.
Southwest 3796 center. This is via the left 1, except maintain 12,000. The altimeter is 980. Resume normal speed, about speed of arrow.
Oh, speed on the arrival. Can be the lucky one, except maintain 12,000. Southwest 3796.
Southwest 2824, contact 12677. 2677, Southwest 20.1.
Man, it is really hard for me to see that text. I have no idea what that says, Alex. I know my eyes are going bad, but the text is like this big. I'm looking on a little tiny tablet down there, keeping an eye on YouTube. And we don't need that no more. Give me flaps 1. Let's start slowing down.
United 2074, cross the river, flight level 200, maintain 3009.
Alright, cross over flight level 200, United 2074.
That's gonna go.
Give me 5.
Turn 2437, center to 70 via the left 1, except maintain 10,000. Altimeter is 2999. Send via the Lucky One.
All right. Hopefully this is not going to be too crazy of a landing here. This is some nasty weather.
American 2490, proceed direct to Wild.
Alright, proceed direct to Wild, American 2490.
It would be nice if that front monitor opened up like the sides, though. Give me 10.
Area 300, contact approach, waypoint 1, you know, available.
28 1, you're on 300. That's it, hello.
Southwest 21, Southwest 4124, contact approach 2435, Juliet.
Push 24, 35, Southwest. 4124, you have one, please.
Thank you, Jeff. American 2490, Center 2752, see you later.
127.7, American 2490, take care.
We're close, but not quite. 2752, American 2490.
2752, American 2490.
Southwest 3796, contact approach 2435, see you later.
2435, see you, Southwest 3796.
Level 540, approach 2435, thanks again, have a good day.
2435, thanks, Delta 540.
Oh, yeah, the gear.
2435, good night.
Approach 2435,
1,000 to go.
Now it's slow all the way down. You should not show extended. Let's bring you up now. 25. And 30. My bird. And you're going to 26.
Over 290 now, 300 when we get headed to 2074.
1,000.
That speed down. Wow, there is nothing to see out this front window. And I think we're back in the groove here.
500.
Ooh-wee, baby. Oh, yeah, I got it. I got it. Man, look at this. Yeah, coming in on it, baby.
200. 100. 30.
Whoa! Oh, man. I don't think anybody walking away from that one. That was rough. Let's see if the landing gear is busted. I would think that it's got to be busted. Landing gear's got to be busted. Gear's got to be busted here. Let's see if we're going to roll. I doubt it. Yeah, I destroyed that gear. That gear is gone. Oh, we're going to move here a little bit. We're going to limp in. Yeah, look at the nose gear. Let's see if I can steer. Can I steer here? Nope. Can't steer. You got no steering. Got no steering. Anyway, well, we're on the ground. That was a pretty cool ride. But that was some nasty weather. Let's turn these off here. Turn those off. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that ride. I'm going to go have some dinner, come back and do another one. But this one was pretty cool. I may end up doing a night ride because when I fly at night, you really can't see the difference between the different monitors, which I can't fix in X-Plane because their networking is just broken. So there's nothing I can do about that until they come out with a fix. So Anyway, I think this has got to be my third or fourth crash in, I think since the beginning of this year, maybe. So I'm definitely getting worse. No doubt about it. All right, everybody. For those of you that were here today, I hope you enjoyed today's ride. I'll be back after dinner. We'll get another one in. Hopefully we can put it down on the back end without destroying the nose gear. All right, everybody. Take care. I'll catch you later.
American 2066, fly heading 265.
265 on the heading, American 2066.
Southwest 3764, contact center 127.52, good day.
2752, Southwest 3764, we'll see ya.
Center American 436, 320.
American 38436, roger.
American 2066, are you able to 30 knots?
Yeah, we can slow to 240. How's that?
American 2066, that's great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, 240 American 2066.
United 1479, we're level 13,000.
United 1479, center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Level 230, United 1479.
American 2066, fly heading 255, descend and maintain 12,000.
255 down to 12000, American 2066.
American 2066, contact approach 124.35, advise both that assigned heading and the speed on contact. Have a good night, I'll turn you in.
We'll do, you have a good night too, American 2066.
United 1479, contact center 127.52, good day.
2752, good day, United 1479.
Los Angeles Center, good evening, Aeromexico 784, leaving